Okay, let's talk about lockers at Universal. I do not want you to be caught off guard. They can be a little tricky. There's some smaller ones, there's some bigger ones. Some you need a ticket, some you need facial recognition. Some of the lockers are before you get on the ride, some are in the queue. Sometimes you need to go through metal detectors. It's a whole thing. Lockers is like a big deal, and I've got a funny story about the lockers. So let's go. All right, so let's start at Islands of Adventure, because that's where my head's at right now. Okay, so let's say we're gonna go to the Hulk. So let's say you're getting into Islands of Adventure and you're gonna take a left. You're gonna see the Hulk. It's big, it's green, you can't miss it. So you're gonna go to the left. Don't try to get in line yet. You need to look to the right. This is where the lockers are gonna be. Now, for Universal Orlando, Islands of Adventure, and Universal Studios Florida, there's going to be two types of lockers. There's going to be free lockers that are about yay big and they're deep. And then there's going to be paid for lockers that are taller if you have like a bigger backpack or you have a camera or something like that. So I advise looking at the size of the locker and determining what kind of bag you need before you go to the parks, because you do not want to be stuck either paying for a locker or having to leave somebody behind to hold things, because there are lockers for all the rides that you're going to want to do, and they're free if your bag fits. So Hulk is on the right. Now Hulk, keep in mind, you're like, oh, I want to bring my phone in the queue, I want to take some cool pictures. No, this is not acceptable. This is not allowed, because Hulk is one of those rides where you will go through metal detectors. So the only thing you can even really bring on there is going to be your lanyard. And again, I recommend the lanyard. You want to see my full video on lanyards, go check that out. But you need to take everything, put everything in the locker. Now, very important, if your phone has your tickets or your express pass and you use that to open the locker and you put your phone in the locker, there's no way you can get anything out. So there should be attendants at each locker section, and they have like a paper locker ticket that you can use. You can put that in your pocket, that can go on the ride, or you can put it in your lanyard. So you're going to go to the lockers at Hulk, you're going to put everything in there, and then you're going to go on the ride, and you'll come back and retrieve all of your goodies afterwards. Now, funny story about the lockers. We had like a Lego backpack that we took our very first time, and my husband the lockers like beat him up. Basically, he was pushing and shoving, and it was hilarious. So make sure everything fits. We actually had some peanut butter crackers in there. By the end of the day, they were just absolutely dusted. Okay, so we've gone through Hulk. There's also Storm Force Accelatron, where you can it's the teacups, but it's Storm X-Men. So you can basically bring everything on that. You spin. Okay, now we're gonna walk to Dr. Doom's Fear Fall. That's one of those where it yo-yos in reverse. You'll just place your stuff down at the bottom, yo-yo up, come down, grab your things. Keep going through Superhero Island. Next is Spider-Man. You'll bring everything on. Be careful with your Coke Freestyle cups. Make sure they're empty, because it does jerk around a lot and you don't want to spill on your shoes or your bag or anything like that. Okay, so let's just do one on that. That's just going to be the lockers at Superhero Island. So let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day. And I'll be back with more tips. Okay, bye.